single day. I want to figure out a way to get ahead of what I think I know is coming. Tell me you got a problem if you're always trying to make it seem as if you've never been afraid of how you're running. I can't ever look at what they do to me. The other people can't walk away. Can't be separated from it. Sticking on my neck is how I made it where I'm at. You want to cut it up, I can't really get never take it from me. I'm laying in straight chances. Scared to get it when I can. Damn, it's my sanity. Even if it vanished, don't matter to me. I still manage. Yeah, guess you can tell me that advantage. My advantage, one thing quite honest. Got so many cadences. The way to pick one with back is my hand. The page won't move me. Oh no, I'm in a mood again. Lord knows I'm a hooligan. Losing it, who can get closer with it? Comes down to the drooping back. Shooting back the first and third. And then wonder why the music is a huge effect. Because I'm in the go-to when it comes to decks. I'm not really gonna count on the people that I want to mission with the visuals. We gotta identify any part of me that want to make it hard to be set up and take away the happiness and be kind of pathetic. But when I'm in everything's trying to take a headache, you gotta be honest. Really than the cause of it. Because I can see inside of me. You never see. You can tell when I'm at the breaking point. If I had to sit with the devil and win it. So you try to give me the limit that I'm going to sit on the tone. You can think about it. Music for the win. So I continue when he's telling me I'm honest. We get over to the moon without a doubt. Feeling confident. You know, we got a fading when you told me I'm a living again. I'm looking at it. Even if I'm in the heaven, if I don't want to give me back, send it to me to tell me I want to go. Skin and bones. We might eat on puffy look. You don't eat much. Let him starve. I don't feed him. I just beat him. I just leave him in his room.
And good evening. We're back live at Prairie College on the campus at Three Hills, Alberta. Great to have you along. The men's contest is coming up next, featuring the Pilots in their home orange. I've always loved the color orange. Now, Louis, I was told by Vanessa, the general manager, Louis Sala, he's having back troubles, and that's no fun when you're on a hardwood floor. So we're hoping that he's going to play a little better. He just wasn't on his game last night at all. And of course, Berman, very, very good defensively, tall, speedy. It's Millar and Prairie, and they're both winless so far in this tournament. They played one game each, so here we go. We're about set to get things underway. As just 1 second, Brad, I'll just give the starting keeper for the Millar men will be Liam McCutcheon, yes. And he's from Glenboro, Manitoba. Josh Ricard, Winnipeg, Manitoba. 4 is Caleb Jansen from Red Deer. 5, Nathan Cron from Rivers, Manitoba. 6 is Phil Lavoie from Edmonton. 7, Aaron Friesen, McGregor, Manitoba. 8 is Jacob Hildebrandt from Yellowknife. 9, Ryan Capelli from Davidson, Saskatchewan. 10 is Aiden Pater from Melfort, Saskatchewan. 12 is Keenan Dirksen, Landmark, Saskatchewan. 14 is Cole Coy, Lac La Biche. And 16 is Riley Buchert, and he's from McGregor, Manitoba. Yep. Louis Sala, Jonathan Copeland, Ethan Stewart, and it is Nathaniel Fazer. The whistle toots. And we are set to go with Sala. What a shot off one of the Millar players. And Aaron Friesen, Hildebrandt out there. And once again, the keeper is McCutcheon. As Copeland takes his shot, and that's blocked. Just underway here in the first half of play. Millar in the dark green. And the Pilots, and the shot hit the goal post by Louis. So number 4 is Caleb Jensen. So it's Jensen and also Cole Coy as the ball comes to Vinny Campos. He's from Brazil. No, check that. He's from South America anyway. He told me where he was from and I couldn't quite write it down. Never had heard of it before. And Hildebrandt will bring it back in for the edge. No, he leaves it for Jansen. Jansen now as Fazer and Friesen battling for it. Here's Friesen. It comes. There's a shot and knocked away by the Pilot's defense. Fazer and Sala. They are solid on defense. Miller coming again, and Copeland knocked it away from number 15. No, that's number 16, check that. Riley Buchert. Here's Ethan Stewart. And Stewart trying to get through, but he's cut off. And Buchert back the other way quickly to Caleb Jensen and Sala. Sala puts it up on the right wing to Stewart. Oh, Stewart had to go off. His foot and out of bounds. It was a case of Ethan was down that way, wanted to go toward the net, but forgot to take the ball with him and went out of bounds. So Millar on the right side, in the middle of the floor. Nice pass there. Nice blitz by Ethan Stewart. Here's Stewart using his long leg. And he's against too closely, and the ball goes out of bounds. But the Pilots will get it. They don't throw it in, they kick it in futsal. Here's Sala. He waits. Oh, Ethan Stewart just wide. Oh, Louis wants to get a goal so badly. I was talking to him various times today, and he wants to get a goal so badly. For his mom back there in Sao Paulo.
Made a great move there in front of the net. Faked out the defender. The ball was just rolled a little bit away from his foot, so wasn't able to get all the way one on.
There's Sala. Being watched very closely by at least 2 defenders. And now Millar and Stewart, they're there. Keenan Dirksen in the action for Millar as Copeland coming down that left wing. And the ball's knocked out of bounds, staying with the Pilots. Just underway, close to the 4-minute mark, no score. Comes over to Fazer. There's a shot in the face. Oh, it went off the defender of Millar and almost went in the goal. Now down that right wing quickly, number 14 for Millar, and that is Cole Coy. And we've got some fast action here in the men's contest. Number 5 is Cron. Cron has a block, comes out to center. Now Stewart takes it away, puts it over to Copeland. Here's Copeland. Will they put it back? Yes, no, he puts it off one of the Millar players and out of bounds. It'll be Pilot's ball. Here's Campos. Not exactly sure. He's out to almost to hit the center court there, as it was Luis Sala as it go off. One of the Millar players out of bounds, and Copeland will take it for the Pilots. Jonathan Copeland. Now to Sala. Now to Stewart. There's Stewart. Having trouble controlling it. Left foot, right foot. Comes back to Sala. Sala with the left foot. That's it. Oh, just wide. He was hoping Stewart could get into that crease and screen the goaltender.
Sala put the ball in the crease. It almost, Millar defender right in front almost helped it go into his own net.
So it's Sala. Back to Fazer. Sala now going around. Here he goes. Score! He wired it, Brad.
Even though he's a defenseman, but he moved up there, made a great move, went to his left, and then shot the ball back right, beating the goaltender. 1-0 Pilots here with about 7 minutes gone in the first half.
As Millar now with the inbounds. Copeland. Here's Copeland now working up the floor with Stewart. Copeland cut off nicely by the Millar defense. Just 7 minutes gone in the first half. The first half it is. And the Pilots with Louis Sala scoring. I don't believe they give any assists or anything like that, to my knowledge. Fazor up the floor, and something wasn't quite right. Referee.
The referee, as far as assists go, it just seems when they come by the scoring table showing the number of the goal scorers. So I don't see assists being given. One thing I also find a little interesting about futsal compared to any other sport is that line changes or replacements, there's no stoppage in play. You can just, right in the middle of the play, you can switch somebody in, and the ref doesn't have to bring subs in or anything like that. They can just switch it as many times as they want to during the play.
As the ball still in the Pilot zone, as number 10, Aiden Pater from Melfort, Saskatchewan. He's a big, tall guy. We don't have the height and the weight of these players. As Louis puts it over to Fazer. Copeland back to Fazer. He'll put it on the right side to Sala. Now to Fazer. To Copeland. Copeland down to Stewart. And I don't think Ferrari, the coach, liked that play. Now into the middle. Nice play there to Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt. And it's a 2-on-1 for the Pilots. Copeland with Stewart. Here's Copeland. To Stewart. Oh, Ethan. Unable to connect with that one. Just rolled up on the wing. Number 14 for Millar. Has it taken away by Copeland. Here's Copeland trying to advance the ball. Does. And it's deflected and out of bounds. That's going to be a corner for the Pilots. Copeland into Louis. Oh, good stop there by the keeper. Here's Sala again. Right there. Goal! Michael Fazor, number 11 for the Pilots. Great pass from the corner, Brad. And it's 2-0 Pilots.
Did not look like that ball was going to be got through. They had to go through a couple of defenders, and then the shot wasn't a super hard shot, but it went through a screen in the Millar and beat the goaltender. 5-hole, 2-0 Pilots.
10 minutes into the first half of play. Sala, one of the goal scorers, over there to Copeland. Copeland. Now to Fazer. Sala with Elijah Millar now into the game for the Pilots. Millar, Copeland, Fazer, and Sala. And Vinny Campo. Here's the keeper as they try to get it in front to Elijah Millar. Millar now coming back. A couple players go down. And it'll be a free shot there. Free shot for Millar. Number 4, 8, 7, and 14 on the floor for the Millar edge. As number 8, Jacob Hildebrand from up there in Yellowknife will take the shot for the Millar edge. A chip shot toward the net. Oh, that was close. As number 7, Aaron Friesen for Millar was lurking around the crease. And Vinny Campos as he did last weekend against Sate, and also Olds played so well. And up to Elijah Miller, he couldn't get it before it went out of bounds. Elijah Miller is from Three Hills, although his parents are once again missionaries in the Philippines, and they're on home services right now. There's Campos. He'll throw it up on the right side to Sala. Sala now with Copeland. Copeland was open, left foot, right foot for Louis. Back to Fazer. Here's Fazer. Does a shot go? And time has been called. Oh, we got a good pace to the action here, Brad.
Yeah, great pace. Also a great start from the Pilots. They have, like I said, any rushes that the Millar Edge have had so far early, they've been able to shut down. There's a really good play there by Salah to stop it on defense. He also opened the scoring for the Pilots, and they're, like I said, out to an early 2-0 lead.
And we'll let you know when the Pilots play tomorrow. And, of course, the other teams in the playoffs. But that will be decided after this game is over tonight, of course.
I was going to say earlier that with these teams going winless so far, you would think that something has to give here, but unfortunately soccer can end in a tie. So I was thinking that it would be very disappointing if this game ended up in a tie with both teams would still end this day with no wins so far in the tournament.
And then I suppose they would go to goals for if it was a tie. But that's speculation here. Let's get back to the action here. 13:36 to go till halftime. And the Pilots with a 2-0 lead right now. And McCutcheon bowls the ball up the court. Now on to the nice passing there by the Miller Edge. And nice defensive play by Fazer and Miller. 14 is Coy, and Coy tried to get it up to number 12, Keenan Dirksen. Now taking it over is Lavoie. Here's Lavoie trying to get it inside to Dirksen, but Sala up that right wing. Here's Sala. Now to Miller. Here's Miller to the left foot. No, he put it on the open area, and the Miller Edge coming. Nice pass. There's a shot. Right on. Rebound. And Lavoie. Big cat. Vinny. Yes. Vinny Campos in that net. And he came out, made a great stop as Aaron Copeland now going right in. And he's stopped. Nice defensive work there by the Miller Edge. And back to Fazer. Here's Fazer over to Sala. Again, he slows things down now. Will he put it back to Fazer? Or will he put it to his goalkeeper? As number 12 is Keenan Dirksen giving Sala some trouble. Now an intercept by Miller. They can't get the shot away. Blocked there by Copeland. Here's Aaron. They got Jonathan Copeland. And it's chipped up, and Fazer takes it away. Fazer from Devon Alberta. Now he gives it up. Get away. There's a shot. Oh, they score! Or did they? I think that hit both posts. Did you see it, Rick?
Both goal posts beat Vinny. Went from one post to the other and back out. Great in-net action so far.
Oh, he couldn't quite crack it down. Great action here at the Rick Down Athletic Center on this mild Friday night. Looks like the Pilots had their score reduced to 2-1, but no, it's still 2-0. Ethan Stewart back for the Pilots. Now the pass coming to number 10, and that is Aiden Pater. Pater and Josh Ricard. Josh is from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Home of the Winnipeg Jets and also home of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, the Grey Cup champion for the last 2 seasons in the CFL. Here's Elijah Miller, left foot. Now back to the right foot. Now back to Fazer. Here's Fazer. He's got a shot with that right foot. Now to Sala. Sala now to Stewart. He passes it. Oh, and Louis was going too far. And now back it comes for number 2, Ricard. Ricard now throws it out of bounds. 10:44 to go in the quickly played first half. 2-0 Pilots.
That close call there by the Millar edge, hitting both posts. Interesting thing, does not even count as a shot on net. You can't get closer to scoring than that.
Sorry, Brad. Great accident. The Millar end of the floor is, first of all, Millar had a great chance. Fazer had a great chance, but it's still 2-0. Here the ball comes into Millar in the crease, and here comes Millar edge. So you've got Millar playing for the Pilots, and you've got Millar, the team. So we'll try to keep them separate as best we can here. Here's Ethan Stewart trying to get it to Elijah Millar, but back comes the Millar edge. And nice stop there by Sala. Sala 1 against 2. Oh, baby. He shoots. Oh, big stop. Rebound. And it's stopped on the defense. Great defense there by the Millar edge. Back they come. 2-on-1. Here's the pass in front. Oh, and Giddy comes out. Makes a great save. Great action here tonight. There's Sala down the left wing. Oh, I think he hit the post. Now it's Millar. Back to Fazer. Fazer shoots. Oh, right in front is Ethan Stewart. And it's going to be, is it going to be a corner or a keeper ball?
Great shot there again by the defenseman Sala. His shot just went off the goalkeeper's hands and off the crossbar and out.
Here we come, back to Sala, about half court. Here's Sala. Over to Vinny. Campos wants a goal. He's the keeper. Puts it to Sala. Here's Sala. Nobody's in the goal. Look out. Not sure what the call's about. Any idea?
I don't think the goalie is allowed to cross half court. And he was doing that. It seemed like he was fine for a little bit, but then the ref called it back, and I think that's the call, is that he's allowed to come out, but he's not allowed to cross half court.
Sala on that right side again, now to the left. There's a shot blocked once again by the Millar defense. We've got a good one going here, under 8 minutes to play in the first half. Pilots with the only 2 goals of the game so far as Fazer lets a shot go. And Stewart trying to get the big left foot on it, but he can't do so.
The goaltender missed that ball, actually, and if it would have been on net, it would have been 3-0 Pilots. So he was very lucky that just went wide of the net.
Stewart will have the corner. Here's Ethan. Back it comes to Sala. Sala to Stewart. Here's Ethan. Will he drop it back? Now here's Sala, left foot, right foot. Throws it back to Fazer. Fazer. Now to Sala. Here's Sala. Will he put it to Fazer? He does. Here's Fazer with a shot. Oh, just wide. Right along the floor and wide. He was looking for Stewart to cut across and maybe have a deflection. Ryan Capelli able to advance the ball past half court.
We talked about it in the women's game earlier that the forward, the name escapes me right now, but went down with a broken ankle, and as well as the forwards have played pushing forward, they just don't have the same skill, and they really miss him on the front end, putting the ball in the net.
Felipe Valadares.
You would assume that he's good at soccer.
There's a shot blocked once again by the Pilots defense. I think that was Sala. Now number 4, Caleb Johnson trying to get it toward the Pilots net. And it goes out of bounds at the half court. Millar ball. 6:05 to go in the first half. We've got a good one going here at the Brickdown Athletic Center on this Friday night. Just too bad they couldn't draw more fans, but that's the way it goes. Here's Stewart. Down that right side. Here's Wilson with the big long steps. Lost the ball out of bounds. Nope, it's going to be Pilots' ball. Yes, Pilots. With the inbounds. Here it comes right in front. Oh! And Copeland had the right idea, but McCutcheon made a good stop as the ball goes all the way down the floor and out of bounds. Pilots' ball. Five minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pilots with a 2-0 lead. Now Millar has it. Right in front. Oh, and Vinny comes out and makes a big stop. And Fazer trying to get it up to Stewart. There's Dirksen. As in the return pass, and Vinny comes up once again. Uh-oh, look at what have we. And Millar's going to get a free shot at it. Stewart and Fazer and Sala, they'll build the wall there. So here we go. Millar has free ball here, shot right in front. Oh, great play. Sneaking in from the side with Nathan Cron, and he just was unable to get that ball into net, Brad.
He was able to direct it towards the net, and I think he would have had the open side with Prairie, three defenders and the goalie providing the wall there. So it was a good play.
Sure was. As Dirksen now, right there, oh, it's a goal by Millar, Caleb Jensen. Caleb Jensen cuts the lead in half for the Pilots, 2-1.
Two touches and then ripped into the top corner. And like I said, Vinny has been solid, but that one perfectly placed right in the top corner. Really had no chance.
Chance for sure. So that could set up a great second half. We've had a great first half here. As Coy puts it right down to Vinny. And Vinny with the left-handed pass up the floor to Copeland. Copeland back to Fazer, to Sala. Number 10, Luis Sala. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, over to Copeland. Copeland will roll it back to Fazer to Copeland. Uh-oh, he gives it away. Millar have a chance to advance it into the Pilot's end of the floor. There's a shot. That's deflected away by Luis Sala. Millar is back into the action, looks like. Will Copeland sit down? Yes. Elijah Millar, number 7, into the game for the Pilots. He's got speed to burn that boy. And Yace and Andy are his parents. They're living right here in Three Hills at this point on home service from the Philippines. Ooh, there's a chance for Millar once again to tie the score in Sala. But taken away by Coy. Here's Coy. He'll really pass it. Yes, he does. But the Pilots converge. And Stewart, nice header down to Sala. Back the other way we come. Sala's in trouble. Now to Millar. Millar, nice move on that left wing. Oh, he chips it too high and wide. With under 2 minutes to play in the first half. This is what I love about this game. It's fast, exciting. There's not many stoppages. Nice pass. And unable to get to it was Aiden Pater. Sala will bring it in for the Pilots. Here's Louis. He works against Peter. Sala up the left wing to Millar. Here's Millar back to Fazer. Fazer now gives it away. Here comes the Millar edge down the wing. And number 6 there. That was Phil Lavoie from the capital city of Alberta.
Prairie coach not happy with the play in the back court. A little too much passes, and Millar's just stepping right in front and stealing those passes. Prairie's going to have to fix that in a hurry, or this game will be tied.
Now with just 35 seconds to go, quickly Millar putting it in. That's Elijah Millar of the Pilots to Sala. Sala, almost like stick handling. Now he goes around one defender. Now here's Elijah Millar. There's a chance. There's a shot. Blocked by the Millar defense again. With just 15 seconds to go in the half. So the Pilots will get one last kick at it. Here's Fazer. Here's Fazer over to Sala. Sala now. Nice footwork. Trying to put it in front. Oh, it's knocked out of bounds, and that's going to do it. End of the first half. Great half. It was Sala and Nathaniel Fazer for the Pilots. And the goal from Caleb Jansen of Red Deer. And he gets Millar to within 1 at 2-1. And as soon as Brad is ready, we'll have him give you the shot total. Brad, go ahead if you're ready.
Shot total there in the first half for Millar. They had 7 shots on net, with 1 shot getting behind Campos, the contender for Prairie. They had went along with that with 4 blocks for Millar. Prairie tallied 11 shots, and as well they had 4 blocks, 2 shots going behind the goalie, and we have a 2-1 lead for the Pilots at halftime.
Well, we expect another great half, and we'll come back in 2 minutes to describe the action for you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for wearing your masks. Somebody do the decorate out there. Oh, that looks good. Pirates, are you enjoying the game tonight? Everybody enjoying the game tonight? All right.
we're back to the almost live action here in the Ricktown Athletic Center on this Friday night. Great to have you along. I know Kevin and Laurel Penner over there in Mexico. We're watching their daughter play. Others along the line here. And tell a friend, tell a neighbor. You can even tell your grandma if you want to. Listen into Prairie Pilots' YouTube channel as Millar has the ball to begin the second half. Number 7, Aaron Friesen. 8 is Hildebrandt. 16, Buchert. And 14, that is Coy. Here's Sala. He'll go across to Fazer. Fazer. Back to Sala. Sala up the wing. Now to Ethan Stewart. Ethan Stewart, Jonathan Copeland, Louis Sala, and Nathaniel Fazer. Fazer to Sala. Louis with one of the goals tonight. Working one-on-one. Here's a shot. Yeah, that's high and wide. Just underway in half number 2. All the scoring so far in the first half. Pilots got the first 2, Millar the last one. Number 7, Friesen, has it almost taken away by Copeland. Friesen down that left wing, and Stewart knocks it out of bounds. Aaron Friesen. And right in front. Therefore, the Millar edge was Hildebrandt. Trying to screen the goalkeeper. Here's Copeland. It was taken away by Millar edge. Down that left wing they come. Number 7, Hildebrandt. Or make that Aaron Friesen. And Friesen lost the ball out of bounds. Pilots ball now.
Good job of Friesen there, weaving in and out of the Pilots defenders. That last kick was just a little too far, or it might have been a 2-on-1.
It's Fazer. Up the wing. Just Stewart. Ethan having trouble with that ball. Tall, lanky boy. Number 15 for the Pilots, Ethan Stewart. Good to see Glenn and Vera Lowen here tonight. Now Louis Sala. Back it comes to Fazer. Hey, lets his shot go with the right foot. That's high and over top of the net. Number 14, Cole Coy. Dirkson's out there with Coy. Now number 5 for the Millar edge. That's Cron. Sala trying to take it away. Louis talking to the referee. The referee says, play on, play on. Oh, Louis, a colorful guy. Here's Ethan Stewart now. Backs in there. Now puts it back to Fazer. Fazer left wing to Copeland. Here's Copeland going toward the net. Oh, and the goalkeeper. That was McCutcheon from Glenboro, Manitoba. Makes a good stop. As number 5, Nathan Cron and Stewart battling. There's been some real battles. I mean, forward to the defender. As Sala blocks it. Now it's back, it comes to Coy. Left wing. At center. The edge control. They're from Pembroke, Saskatchewan. South and east of Swift Current. As it's Vinny Campos. Hands it to Fazer. Here's Fazer. Cross court to Sala. Sala in the middle. Almost has it taken away. Left foot, left foot. Cross court to Fazer. Back to Sala. Sala yelling out some instructions to his teammates. Here's Stewart. He'll back in. Ball on, put on top of ball. Is Stewart trying to put it in front? And Copeland couldn't get a shot at it. Comes back to Fazer. Fazer lets it go. That's blocked by the Millar defender. Now here's Copeland. Hit the side of the net with that. 5 minutes gone in the second half of play. Still 2-1 Pilots. As it comes. Oh, nice work there by the Millar edge. But it was Vinny Campos, the keeper for the Pilots, jumping out and taking that ball. It's Fazer. Cross to Sala. Sala has it go off. Number 2 of the Millar edge, that's Josh Ricard. Now Louis against Ricard. Louis being backed up by Ricard. And now Louis goes down that wing and he lost it out of bounds. Controlled now by Millar edge. As Elijah Millar getting ready to come back in. And Stewart will sit down. Elijah Millar, a tall, lanky boy. Is now a steal by Millar. There it is. Didn't quite get the rebound. And that was wide. As the Pilots' defense has been a little guilty tonight of some turnovers. That almost cost them right in front of the net. There's a chance. Sala is down. I hope he's just a little frustrated with himself as he gave that ball away. And once again, Brad, that was quite a chance for Millar. They're coming on. Now here's Copeland. He stops that attack. Back to Fazer, over to Sala. Half court, back to Fazer. He surveys the situation in front of him now. And that's deflected right to Vera Lowen. Downstairs here, over the chairs. And Sala to Fazer. Now to Louis. There's Louis. Almost had it taken away from him. It's going to be Millar ball. As quickly, Caleb Jansen. Caleb Jansen has the only goal for the Millar edge. As Copeland now has it taken away by Jansen. Here's Jansen down that left wing. He might be small, but he's fast, and man, can he go? But it's Fazer back on the other way. Fazer lets the shot go just wide of the net.
For the Pilots, has a lot of talent. I'd like to see him maybe pass a little bit more. He's had a couple of things where he's great, got great foot skills, but turned it over to Millar, giving him great opportunities to tie this game.
17 and a half minutes to go in the second half of play. It's a close one tonight. 2-1 for the Pilots. They got both their goals in the first half. And Millar has one in the second half. Riley Buchert. Now Elijah Millar. Oh, here's Elijah. Oh. And the whistle toots. As Elijah. I don't think he meant to run over the player, Riley Buchert, but that's the way it goes in futsal. And so Millar will have the kick, but it goes over to the Pilots. There's Louis. Louis now. Back to Fazer. Fazer takes a long shot by nobody. And Coach Ferrari not liking that play at all. Here we come, number 6 for Millar. 2-14 Cole Coy. And the ball right at center court here. 16 minutes to go in this game. Out of time to number 8. That is Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt with Cole Coy. Number 7 for Millar, Aaron Friesen. They're running in front. Oh, a chance for the Millar Edge. And just unable to connect with that ball was number 14, Nicole Coy. That was close.
Third or fourth chance Millar's had to redirect the ball in the net. So far,
here's Fraser down the left wing. Going right in. Oh, and he's forced to the corner. And looks like, will it be a corner for the Pilots? Yes, it will. Copeland will bring it in. As Campos comes up to near half court. Fraser. Daniel being defense too closely. Been really impressed with the Millar defense. They've really played well. And they're giving the Pilots all they can handle and more. Another block shot there on the inbounds by number 6, Phil Lavoie. There's Vinny. And remember, I'm not sure, I got to ask Mike, my son, who lives at Millar, whether Millar Edge have played any futsal this season. If they haven't, they're sure doing well. Pilots have had a little bit of action. Now here we come. Hildebrand. And Vinny comes out. And Louis tumbles over Vinny in the just out of the crease area there. There's a long pass up to Elijah Millar. Elijah trying to advance the ball. No, he has it again. And back it comes to Sala. There's Louis. Puts it in there, just trying to get it to Stewart. Nice defensive play by Cole Coy. And up to number 7, that's Friesen. Now it slides to Vinny. And he puts the ball over to Fazer. Fazer now to Sala. He'll work one-on-one against Friesen. Now to Stewart. And the ball caroms off Stewart and out of bounds.
Tried that long pass quite a few times, and it's almost like Stewart is trying to post up in basketball down there. It's worked a couple of times, but yeah, it's like I said, the Millar defense playing really well against that play.
That's for sure. Right here in front of us, Ethan Stewart trying to get to the ball, but Millar, Hildebrand, he bumps into the goalkeeper, but no damage done there. And number 5 for Millar, Nathan Cron coming in. Number 7, Friesen sits down. Here's a shot just wide out the Pilots' net.
Pilots looking for a penalty there or a foul. And Sala did go down. It looked like he was tipped. And no call, and no chance of just shot wide.
So Millar Edge have not played futsal yet. They played indoor soccer last weekend and lost in a shootout in the final. So thanks, Mike, for passing that information on. And I've been saying it's Phil Lavoie, but it's Lavoie. French, I guess it is. Lavoie. So there we have our insider there at Millar. Now the Pilots crowd is getting the cheer together. Under 12 minutes to play in this game. Louis, he's having trouble out there. He's certainly slowed down. And of course, the Millar defense is not letting him play his game. Now Louis coming up. Nice pass to Stewart. Oh, Ethan just missed the far post. Nice setup there by Sala to Stewart, and he just about got it. Now a corner coming up for the Pilots.
Pass, nice work by Sala to get it to Stewart. That's kind of one of the first times it's connected really all game. That shot just went wide. Sala with his foot skills, just that change of pace, fast and then slow, has been on display so far in the first half. Sometimes to the advantage of the Pilots, sometimes to the disadvantage. He's doing that in the defensive zone.
There we go. Sala trying to get into Stewart. He does. Stewart back to Sala. Here's Sala. Almost like he's tap dancing. Right in front, go Elijah Millar. Nice block there by the Millar edge. Now Millar pass or pushing it toward the goal, but McCutcheon now with Dirksen. Here's Dirksen. It slides back to the goal scorer Caleb Jensen. And Stewart now knocks the ball out of bounds. 10 minutes to go in this game. Pilots need out. 1 second here. Not sure exactly what that was about. All I know is the Pilots will get a free kick here.
The only thing I can think is maybe an illegal touch by the goaltender, but whatever it is, Pilots have a great chance to push the lead to 3-1.
Here's a wall, and Lewis. That finally worked. There's a long. Oh my goodness. Who was that?
Stewart with a nice header just over the net. Like I said, with the netting, it is hard to tell sometimes when the ball goes behind the net off that white wall. It's tough to know if it's gone behind or into the net, but that one just over the crossbar.
I totally lost track of the ball there. Thankfully, Brad had his eye on the ball. Because Louis Sala with 2 goals tonight to lead the Pilots. Look at that boy. Work that ball down the wing. He lost that of bounds.
The ball on a string sometimes. It's always amazing to me how soccer players can seem to have that footwork almost in a telephone booth. So close to other defenders, so close to other players. But boy, they seem to just be able to maneuver that ball and keep it just out of the reach of the defender.
Put on top of the ball. Boy, I tell you, seen some great moves by the number. Oh, look out! Miller has a chance. And then off the Miller player out of bounds. Here's Ethan Stewart down the wing. Oh, the 2 of the players go down. And there's all the way down to Sala. They get back up. Because Brad, right in the paint there, it's like Stewart and number 16, Buchert, are trying to jostle. They're jostling for position, but it does look like basketball, doesn't it? There's Sala. Chips it to Elijah Millar. Let the Miller edge have it. Oh, down. Oh, my. And number 2, that is Josh Ricard, going down heavily. Coming up grimacing, but he's staying on that floor. Now here's Elijah Miller. He lost it. Controlled by number 4, Caleb Jensen. Jensen with the only goal for Miller Edge so far here tonight. And Miller have the Canadian flag, which is nice on their shirts. Pater, Ricard, and Caleb Jensen there. Now Sala. 2 goals for Sala. Back to Fazer. Here's Fazer, now to Stewart. Stewart. Once again, Ethan loves that back again. He must be a basketball player.
Stewart doesn't have the foot skills of some of the other players, but boy, he makes up for it in hard work. He never gives up on that ball.
Under 6 minutes to go as the ball spins crazily. Now taken away by number 14. That's Cole Coy. And he There's a shot blocked by Ethan Stewart. I tell you, Stewart, when he comes to the bench needing a sub, he really needs a sub because, as Brad said, he works hard out there. Has little to reward for it, but he works hard. 5.5 minutes to play in this game here tonight. Millar still, he ripped it just wide. That was number 2, Ricard. He comes racing to the bench. Boy, that was close around the Pilots net.
A little bit like David Eckstein, if you remember, played for the Blue Jays, and even on a walk, I think I've seen him go faster than a single.
As well, but Vinny, left-handed pass up the floor to Elijah Millar. Fazer and Sala. Now to Elijah Millar. Here's Millar. Trying to get it over to Fazer. Here's number 7 of the Millar Edge. That's Aaron Friesen. Nice work there. Aaron's from McGregor, Manitoba. As tell you, Millar Edge are still working hard. They're not going away. Here's the pass in front, and it's knocked away by Elijah Millar. Under 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes to play in this game. The last 2 minutes are stop time. As now another partial block is Fazer. Trying to get down that left wing. He couldn't get it before the ball goes out of bounds. Coy down the right wing. He lost it out of bounds, and it'll go to Fazer. Time is beginning to favor the Pilots. Here's Stewart and Elijah Millar. Was calling for it, but the Pilots will stay with it. Sala is there. He'll bring it. He'll bring it in. Whoa! Hollering at his players. Here's Sala. He has 2 goals, but he wants more. Left foot, nice. Look at Elijah Millar. There's a shot. Buckled around by the goalkeeper, but he's able to rescue it before it does any damage around the Millar net. As Lavoie. Oh, he wired a goal! 3-2 now, Pilots. That was a little bit strange, Brad.
Campos, I think, maybe thought it was going wide. Because that was a shot from about half court. He didn't even move to make sure it was going wide. And it found the top corner. We've got a close one. 2:20 to go. 3-2 Pilots.
As I said, the Millar Edge were not going away. Here's Louis. Oh, he fired it wide. 2 minutes exactly to play. Last 2 minutes of stop time is Stewart on the defense trying to take the ball away. Now it's going to be Pilots' ball. Stewart will bring it in for the Pilots. Trying to get it into Elijah Millar. Back to Stewart. Here's Stewart. He'll take a shot, but that's way wide. And it'll be Millar ball. Elijah Millar and Ethan Stewart, along with Nathaniel Fazer and Louis Sala. Don't forget to join us on our Richard Automotive Pilots post-game on Tuesday. We'll have the comments from some of these players that have participated in this tournament this weekend. Back to Sala, trying to keep the ball away from the Millar Edge. As Sala now chips it up to Stewart. Stewart, he works against number 14, Cole Coy, with 1:32 to go in the game. 3-2 Pilots.
They've been jostling for position all game long. trying to spin away from the defender, move away from the defender, and they just stay close. Millar defender keeping kind of on Stewart's hip.
He just can't get rid of the guy. Pilots, Louis Sala, once again being watched by a couple of players. Out of our vantage point right now. And back it comes a phaser, and he had a shot. That was partially blocked. And so it's Millar, Elijah Millar. Back to Phaser. Here's Phaser, long shot right onto the goalkeeper. He'll toss it with the right hand. Now it's Millar. Vinny Campos coming out for the Pilots. And we have a timeout on the floor for the Millar Edge. Really impressed, Brad, with Millar. I mean, they look down and out, but they have come on here and really made a game of it.
Yeah, in a very close game, they've made it even closer. I would say that they've had more of the advantage than the Pilots. Pilots lucky to get a goal here in the second half. Millar has really pushed the tempo, and they've had a couple of turnovers. And like I said, Vinny's done a good job on the Pilot side. Vinny Campos, the goaltender, coming out and really cutting off the angle. If Millar has a chance, they would have to really put it around him or whatever. Like I said, their second goal actually was almost from half court. So anything in close, Vinny does a very good job of jumping out, forcing the defender or forcing the forward to either shoot it or put it around him. And that's very hard to do when he comes out and cuts the angle off so well.
Now just a little less than 2 minutes to go in this game. 3-2 Pilots. 1:04 is all that remains. So we'll see. Millar will bring it in deep in the Pilots territory at the southwest end of the Rickdown Athletics Center. Bringing in his number 7, that's Friesen. Here's Friesen. Tips a shot. Here's a header. Ooh, on top of the net. Here we go again, huh?
A minute to go, it doesn't get much closer than that. That header just onto the top of the net, just over the crossbar.
Just a few inches away, huh? Wow. Here's Louis. Over the back to Phaser. Here's Phaser to Louis. Sala down that right wing. Here he comes. He lets the shot go. Blocked on the defense. Oh, there's Louis getting tired up. Then the Millar Edge come up. Millar. That's Elijah Millar. Nice work there. But Elijah Millar called. And so it's going to be a free kick for the Millar Edge with 36.4 seconds to go. Here's the chip shot. Oh, Vinny made the stop, and it looks like we may have goaltender interference. Do we? Now 33.5 seconds to go in the game, and Vinny will put it across to Louis Sala. 3-2 Pilots. Cross court to Phaser, up the wing to Elijah Millar. Here's Elijah, has it taken away by Jansen, and then Phaser has it. Phaser for the Pilots, down that wing. That'll be out of bounds with 17.5 to go in the game. 3-2 as the ball is at center. Now Sala has it. Good retreat. And it'll be knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Sala. Sala retreats. Now kicks it up here to Elijah Millar. He can't control. 6.3 seconds to go in the game. One last kick at it for Millar Edge. Friesen. Here's Aaron looking up the floor. Long shot. Oh, knocked away by Campos. And knocked out of bounds with 1.2 seconds to go. That was close around that Pilot's net. But Vinny was equal to the task. One more shot at it now by Aaron Friesen. 1.2 seconds to go. Here's Friesen. That's a shot. Go. Headed away. Game over. Pilots win. action galore here in the second half as the Pilots, with 2 goals by Louis Sala, edge Millar, edge 3-2. So we will wait until we know the schedule for tomorrow. And we'll let you know before we leave it today when the Pilots will play next. So, Brad, taking a look at the shots and blocks in that game.
Yeah, Millar, like I said, in the first half had 7 shots on goal with 4 blocks, and then Prairie answered that with 16 shots on net, and then they had just 6 in the second half as Millar Edge really put the pressure on them. So Millar with a total of 19 shots in the game and 7 blocks. Prairie Pilots with the 3-2 win, and it was 17 shots on goal and 9 blocks. Blocks also tells you the story of how many rushes the Millar Edge had trying to tie the game. They had a couple of good chances. Campos was able to swat the ball away as the ball was really close, and Prairie just kind of sneaks away with a 3-2 win.
Yes, sirree. All right, man. All right, Louie. So, Clinton, you know the schedule for tomorrow. 6. And who plays? Pilots, both men and women. Okay. So 6:30 to 8 o'clock, we'll be back tomorrow night as the women will play first, of course, against Berman, and then the men will finish off against Berman at 8 o'clock. That's at 6 and 8. Are there games at 1 and 2:30 as well, Clinton? No. Okay. So just those 2 games tomorrow night. All right, I get to sleep in. And we'll be back here, though, tomorrow night at 6:30 Mountain Time with Berman and the Lady Pilots, and then the Berman men up against the Pilot men. That'll be a great contest. And so the 2 teams gathering at center court to thank the good Lord for keeping them injury-free. And this was a great game tonight. And thanks for watching this game. And come back at 6:30 Mountain Time. And that's tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Those are the only 2 games for tomorrow. So, Brad, just you have any closing comments?
I thought you can't get much tighter than a game like this. Prairie able to come away with a 3-2 win. I thought there was good play on both sides. The only thing that was a little bit scary is sometimes Salah in the defensive zone trying to make do too many moves, although it's hard to fault him when he's able to beat a number of defenders and then chipped in with a goal and a couple of stops. And so, like you said, like I said, I would say at the first half there was a little more pace, back and forth, a lot more shots on net, a lot more chances. Millar then took, like I said, trailing 2-1 at halftime, had to really kind of push the tempo, and they definitely did. Came to work hard. Boy, like I said, the Pilots are lucky to get a goal there in the second half. And like I said, Millar pushed right to the end and had a couple of great chances at the end to tie this game. And like I said, I was thinking that it would be a shame for a draw after these teams have gone winless. But like I said, they have a chance now to the Pilots have a chance to come away from this tournament with 2 wins, which I would think would be a positive sign and a good thing coming out of this tournament.
All right, Brad, thanks for being with us tonight, and we hope you enjoyed the live streaming. We'll come back here tomorrow night, 6:30 and 8 o'clock, and that'll be the Berman Bobcats from Lacombe, and that should be some good futsal tomorrow night beginning at 6:30 Mountain Time. So for Brad, this is Dan at the Rick Down Athletic Center, thanking you for watching in tonight, and tell a friend to come back and take in some great action tomorrow night right here on the Prairie Pilots YouTube channel.